What's going on, everybody? Man, I had to come out here, man, and make this video because I know a lot of people are seeing a lot of videos go out. I see a lot of people making a lot of comments, and we already know what the fuel prices look like. But a lot of people are asking, hey man, is freight really that bad? Well, I never thought I'd say this, but they real bad. Yeah. And it's crazy, man, because it's like today I've been looking at some loads. So I'm looking at the new, I set my search for age. So I'm looking for stuff that as an agent or agency posted, I'm looking for something that just comes out like right now. So I can jump on it. If it makes sense real good, I'll call the agent or the agency and see if I can book the load. Just as soon as I do that, if you ain't that quick, somebody else has already beat you to the punch. I was looking at a really nice load that was picking up over in Corona, California, which is probably about 39 miles from here. It's going down to Grand Prairie or something like that. And it was paying like $52.33, 16,000 pounds, live load, live unload. And it was gone. It was gone. So it's crazy. The rates are extremely low. And I don't see how gas prices can make rates go down this low, right? If anything, you would think that the rates will go up because shippers need their stuff moved. The beginning of the first quarter, beginning of Q1, January, February, and just going a little bit tad into March, rates were amazing. California was loaded. I've never seen California not have freight, but right now, if I look for high-paying freight out of Cali, it ain't there. Not unless you're going to Alaska, Vermont, something crazy, right? And then there's no freight coming back out the area, right? So there's really no high-paying freight. You just can look in California, you can see 65, 70, 80, 90 loads coming out of Cali going Texas, going south of the Mississippi. They ain't there no more. You look now, you might see 20, and they sporadic. So everybody asks, so man, so this is crazy. First question, should I still get into trucking? For me, I got kind of mixed thoughts about it. If you get into trucking right now and you sign up with the mega carrier because you're a new truck driver, you might be okay. That trucking company has contacts. That trucking company can take low-paying freight and keep its trucks moving when carriers out there or shippers out there already know that rates are low and that they're not going to get the owner-operators and the leased operators to run those loads because we have more responsibility. We got payments and stuff like that to make, so they know they're not going to get us. So they're gonna lean heavily towards the mega carriers. So getting into trucking, if you new and you just getting in and you learning, it's probably okay. It's probably okay. If you're looking to roll in from being a company driver to rolling into a lease purchase, or buying a truck, nope, it's not that time. That's just my 2 cents on it. Prices for trucks are so high right now. Prices for trailers are super high. Fuel is super high. If you go get a truck right now, you're gonna get it financed. You're gonna come out the pocket with some couple $1,000 as a down payment. Now you're gonna be out here like everybody else, fighting to find freight, and then you're gonna find yourself taking cheap paying freight, thinking that it's gonna be enough to be able to cover your expenses, and that's not what you do. So for me, I say nope. It's not the time to get into trucking as a lease operator or as an owner operator right now. Wait. Gotta wait. We're in April right now, and things haven't changed yet. Things are still bad. We're just going into Q2, and things still look pretty nasty. So don't do it. Just sit back and wait. Stay put where you're at right now. Do your thing. You will see when prices on equipment and stuff start going back down. It may not be until August or September. You may not see them prices go back down to the end. That's okay, because while you sitting there waiting, you can be gaining your experience, and then you can, if you can save, you don't have a bunch of overhead, you can save, be putting money away, and then when it's time to buy a truck, hopefully the price of trucks have gone down, have dropped, because the dealers see that no one's buying. All right, so they're gonna have to change. So it's gonna turn around. You just have to be patient and wait. Now, this is the thing I kept telling y'all about when y'all was asking about, hey man, you know, how to buy a truck, how to get my own truck. And so this, and I told y'all in one of my videos, and I'll put the link up here at the top so y'all can go look at a video about how to purchase a truck. I told y'all, it's not how much money you make, it's what you do with the money that you make. In times like this, and we who've been out here for a long time or been out here for a while have seen this before. So I told you, when you go get a truck, you got to make sure that that loan is structured so that you're supported and so that you can handle it year in and year out. Good market, bad market. You got to make sure that it's set up so that if the market changes just like it's doing right now, you're prepared. And you ain't gonna be sitting back stressing. I said on my videos, you got to make sure that it's set up so you don't have nobody knocking your door, or so you end up giving that truck back because you can't make the payments. All right. So people are like, well, you know, what can I do right now? You know, I mean, I'm in the truck, the race is bad. You can't do nothing now. It's what you should have did, like I said, when you first got the truck. You know, step one, you got to make sure that you got that truck, or you got a good truck at a payment that you can afford. And then you should have made sure that the payment was set up in such a way that it's not too high and that you can afford it in a good market as well as in a bad market, okay? Another thing, when the market was good, when everything was going good, what you should have been doing was putting away a percentage every week, every time you got paid. When things are good, you save the most. It's all in preparation. It's all in planning and preparing first, so that when things shift, man, you ain't sitting back like, Lord, what am I going to do right now? You don't want to be in that spot. I'm going to tell you, you do not want to be in that spot. Oh, let me add this real quick. Shippers, man, I think they're dirty, man. I think right now, man, they're doing us dirty, or brokers are doing us dirty, or agents are doing us dirty. It's all across the board. You know, here it is. Fuel prices are super high. The rates are super low, and you got agents out here posting loads, right? And they trying to have us move loads going 13 to 2,200 miles, right? And that load is probably just clearing, after Landstar cut, that load is probably just clearing $2.03, $2.07 a mile. But this is the crazy part. This is where the shippers, man, are coming in and they doing us dirty. They might pay a little bit more for the load, just a fraction, just a tiny bit more. But then what they doing is they trying to make that load 38,000, 39, 40, 40,000, 41,000 pounds so that they can get the best and the most freight moved from paying what they feel is a high price to move that load, right? So I think they dirty. I think what they doing is dirty. It's like a shipper say, I'll pay this, right? But instead of me moving 15,600 pounds of freight, I want to move 35,000, 38,000 at the same rate. And then you got agents out there like, okay, you know, that's fine. You know, we can do that. We can do that. No, you can't do that, because now you got a driver out here who sees the load, and then he's sitting back like, okay, I'll move it. I can pull 30,000 pounds, but guess what? Owner operators and lease operators, fuel prices are too high. You can't do that. And if you filling that truck up, you losing money, man. You losing revenue. Our revenue is going into the gas tank. So folks are like, well, how do you do it? How I do it is, what I had to do, I had to start looking for loads that are going shorter distances, that aren't heavy. What I did is I brought my search criteria down to start looking for loads that met the criteria that was going to work for me. I can't be out here doing 1,900, 1,800, 1,600 miles with high fuel prices and low paying freight. I can't do that. So now I keep my search in between 300 and 1,000 miles, something like that. That's about as far as I go. And I'm looking for freight. I'm still looking for freight that's $3, because I know once I do the calculation, it's going to bring it down. So I need to make sure my cents per mile, I still meet my cents per mile. I still got to make sure I meet that, because like I said before in one of my other videos, you can't be out here running for free. You still have to ensure that you're meeting that cents per mile. Now for me, if I know I'm running a $2,600 load, $2,500 load up to Stockton or Sacramento, I know I'm meeting my cents per mile easily, because that's like 539 miles or 587 miles or something one way. It's a method to the madness. You just have to be patient and play the game. I see a lot of people talking about the things they're gonna do, parking their truck and stuff like that, and selling their truck and taking advantage of what the dealerships are offering for used trucks and stuff like that. And I never entertained that kind of thought. If I sell my truck, I just gave away the tool that allows me to make money and take care of my family. So I can't do that. If you can, just wait. It'll get better. Just like every year, we go through these craziness, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think I ever seen a year like this. Never. Anyway, man, this your boy Willie D. For each one, teach one. If God be for you, who can be against you? Nobody, man. Y'all take care. Bye.